This is Ed Nelms welcoming you to another segment of I Love My Cars, Attention to Detail. In this segment, we're going to deal with high pressure washing of your wheels and tires. In another segment, you'll remember we dealt with the low pressure where you can use a brush in your driveway. Some people simply do not want to touch if it's possible, they don't want to touch their wheels and tires at all. Well, you can do that if you're in a high pressure wash area, such as your local car wash that's got the JetX washes. Well, that's what you can use, and you won't even have to touch your wheels and your tires. And that's what we're going to demonstrate today. We're going to demonstrate on two different types of wheels, the type that have lugs and the types that do not have lug nuts that you can see. And we're going to just spray the product on liberally, and then we're going to crank up the pressure washer, and then we're just going to hose it off, and you'll be amazed at the results. So let's get started with that right now. Again, you want to spray the product liberally. Make sure you get into all of it, because it's easy, especially like underneath the part that you can't see, it's easy to not get a good coat on that. You may even notice in the first segment that I did, there was a little section right up in here that I did not spray, if you look at that segment carefully. But now I'm going to watch this one very carefully, and we're going to spray it to make sure that all of it is covered. I start with the wheel first, of course, and then we're going to come with the tire. You notice how it just emulsifies the dirt? You can even see it turn red. We're going to hit those white letters well. We're going to move to our second one. Front wheels are always harder because that's where most of your brake dust accumulates. You see, I want to make sure I get into all of it. And what some people will do when they have sprayed and put the high pressure onto the wheel, they'll move the car down a little bit so that they can see that parts of the wheel they couldn't see prior to it. You may want to do that. It certainly has its advantages. This is the type wheel that the lug nuts aren't visible. Of course, on this type, your lug nuts are visible. And you can see a huge accumulation of brake dust here. And I'll get inside these areas. And again, underneath, you got to make sure you hit them all, because you want your product to work, to dwell, and actually be cutting all that brake dust. It usually takes about 5 minutes to cover all four wheels. We're just doing one side of two vehicles. And it gives you about the same time as you would with one vehicle, of course, with the four wheels. Always start again with the wheels. And again, for ladies especially, cleaning wheels can be a chore. But if you just go to that car wash, spray your wheels down, and that's not a big chore. And then put your money in the spray and let it the high pressure come, and it's so much easier for you to clean your wheels. It's a matter of just point and click. And you see, without even touching the wheels, the kind of effect you can get. And you can get this at your local neighborhood car wash or JetX car wash. And cleaning your wheels can be just that simple and easy. So again, this is Ed Nelms in another segment of I Love My Cars, Attention to Detail, showing you how to clean your wheels and tires with high pressure.